Alright guys, hey, this is Dan from Retro Restore Camping. I just wanted to make a real quick video here on what I did with the air system. The air system is, normally it comes with a Dana air pump. Alright, I wanted to show you what that old pump looked like. This is the one that came in the motorhome. From what I read, they aren't as reliable. There was a little bitty cover that went on there, but as you can see, these are the connections that I was working with. They had the hot and then the ground, and then these were both grounded, and then the air went from there into the system. So that's it. I just wanted to show you real quick how that looked and what it looked like. They have rebuild kits for these, but these the rebuild kit was like $80, and I think that viair system that I bought, just that pump, was like $150. So it was a no-brainer for me, go with the new technology as opposed to the old technology. All right, I just want to show you guys. Thanks. But I was reading that these viair systems are much better. So I just wanted to kind of go through what I did here and how I did it. So first off, I will start over here. And what I did here is it comes with this check valve here. There's a check valve that it comes with. And I ordered the hose with a check valve. With the check valve here. And I ordered this hose. And so what I did is, and it also came with this other end here. I'm not sure if you can really see it, but it came with this other end. So what I did is there was a relay that was there. I checked the relay. It was hooked up here, actually. You can see the relay was hooked up to these. I capped them off just in case, but I checked it. I checked all the systems and made sure that it didn't function at all. There was no feedback on it. So I removed it and I placed in my my valve that came in with my viair system, and I placed the hose directly to the tank, because that is what we're looking at there is the holding tank. And this goes right to the pump. So down here, I will show you what I did. Alright, so down here, what I did is I added this shutoff valve here. This was just hooked directly to this on mine, which made absolutely no sense to me, because anytime there would be air in there, the air would come right out this. This is made for the shop air. So in case what I would do before I had my air pump hooked up, what I would do is I would hook up the just a regular air hose to it, and I would be able to use my system. I would be able to raise and lower my airbags. So what I did is I put this valve in here, so when not in use, I can, and then when in use, this would be open. I would put this on, and then you can put shop air in. I actually had to use this feature when I was towing this home. Obviously, there's no airbags in the back, so the back would be low. So what we did is we had 2x4s holding up the back. Well, to make a long story short, that 2x4 broke, and we had to use the shop air from the tow truck to air up the air system. And this is how it did it. So I'm glad it's there. Okay, so And then also what I did, so this is my air tank. So also what I did here is I had to buy a new relay. And what I ended up doing is I will upload a picture of the way they it's supposed to be this block here is supposed to be wired. Because if you look here, I actually have this on there. So there's a way that they're supposed to be wired on. And what I ended up doing, like I said, I'll put a picture of that in there. So what I ended up doing is the first thing what I did is I read a lot of stuff about it. So I put a fusible connect here going straight from the power. So when this thing was from the air pump that was in here before, there was a power line, which this is hooked to on the end. And then this is protecting the rest of the wires. So the main source of the power was over here, and there is a black line, which black for trucks and vehicles apparently is for ground. And then my system also came with a ground. So I put those both here. So the one that came with the vehicle is there, and the one that came with my system from my viair system is there. And it's pretty simple. It's very simple. If you look at my wires, it looks really confusing. But once I post that picture on there, it'll make a lot of sense. And there's numbers on there, and there's numbers on this block. And each number has a different wire location. But what I ended up doing is I wanted to be able to have a switch to turn this on and off, this relay. So I used this black wire. No, the red wire. I used the red wire. And what I ended up doing is I ended up I'll actually show you what I did. So as you see, I put the both wires, one from the relay and one from the power. I split my power source down there. I don't know if you've seen it down there, my power source. Right at the end of that fusible wire there, I also made an extra power line for this. So I'll go inside and I'll show you what I did here. I have it all jacked up because I'm getting ready to work on something. So I'll show you what I did. So what I ended up doing is I ended up putting this on there, which is a switch. I wanted to be able to, when the car is on, I wanted to, and that like you notice, it didn't turn on when I flipped the switch. It won't turn on unless I have the key in there. All right, so I just wanted to show you it work. I put the key in the ignition, and then now this will work. So now I have the pump on, and you'll be able to see the pressure starting to increase there. I don't want to put too much because it's going to drain my battery out because I don't have the car started. But I just wanted to show up, do real quick on how that works. And then to turn the whole system off, you just hit it down like that. Any questions, leave a comment below. And all right, I'll get to you. I'm going to try to put this out within a day or so. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll subscribe, and we'll talk to you. We'll see you soon with the pump progress. All right, bye.